Welcome back. Next up is Donna Moore, CEO and chairwoman of the LoRa Alliance. The LoRa Alliance has seen tremendous growth over the last year under her leadership. Very excited to hear all the developments around the LoRa Alliance and what she has to say.
Hello, I'm Donna Moore, CEO and chairwoman of the LoRa Alliance, and I'm excited to be presenting today. So let's get started. LoRaWAN in 2020 celebrated its 5-year anniversary, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's put in the hard work to help LoRaWAN and the LoRa Alliance achieve all of our accomplishments. It really has set us up over the last 5 years of our accomplishments for 2021. And this is the year of scale. So 2020 was all about the power of LoRaWAN. And when I say the power of LoRaWAN, the LoRa Alliance ecosystem has really demonstrated the power for sustainability, the power to solve the world's challenges, the power for safety, the power to help prevent COVID spread. I'm really proud of the LoRa Alliance that picked up this work and drove it forward. Because of that work and our last 5 years of really working hard for the specifications, for the ecosystem, we are ready to move forward. And at the end of this video, there is a link for the power of LoRaWAN. If you haven't seen the video, I suggest you do, because it really showcases all the incredible deployments around the world over the last 12 months in particular. All right, let's move forward. As we move into 2021, as I said before, it really is all about scale. Historically, LoRaWAN has scaled horizontally. And horizontally because we've picked up new use cases, new markets. We particularly saw that last year in 2020. But now, with all the pieces in place, we are looking to scale. The market is looking to scale vertically. And what does that mean? That means that we are looking at massive scale in each vertical. And I'm really excited about that. 2020 set the stage for hyperscale. And when AWS announced AWS for LoRaWAN IoT Core, it really shook the market up because it told the market that AWS, one of the largest companies, is investing heavily in LoRaWAN, both in terms of infrastructure as well as a nod to the market that LoRaWAN is the one that's going to scale. So it's very exciting. Now, one thing that also became clear in 2020 is that standards are critical for scaling. It's very clear that proprietary single source solutions will not scale globally. And LoRaWAN's open ecosystem has allowed us to scale. And one of the key reasons why LoRaWAN's, because it's a standard, is ready to scale. And what we know is standards, open standards, allow for innovation, but also consistency so that we can scale. LoRa Alliance has been hard at work improving our specifications. It's never an ending stop. We always evolve. We always innovate. And the last year, I am so proud to announce 3 key new specification updates. One is the 1.0.4, and it really helps in the development, the deployment, and the certification of devices, key to scale. Another update to our specifications is the new regional parameters, which can dramatically increase network capabilities with a frequency hopping spread spectrum. And lastly, LoRaWAN announced its zero-touch device identification QR codes, which helps for automated onboarding of devices. This is critical to scale. Next, we're seeing more and more large brands enter the market with end-to-end solutions. Again, a huge requirement for scale. Critical services like hospitals and long-term care, crowded services like restaurants, mass transportation, shopping areas. It is critical that they can demonstrate that the environments are safe. And these end-to-end solutions are easily deployed. They're working with many of our members and collaborating to provide the end-to-end solutions. This digital transformation will provide proof to the market, and it's critical to re-engaging the world and driving global economic growth. Again, another key factor for scale in 2021. Next, there's the multi-radio access. And we know from 2020 that multiple radio access networks are critical for scale. Not one technology can meet the incredible amount of use cases out there. And LoRaWAN has done an incredible job showing, example with Wi-Fi white papers and Wi-Fi demonstrations, how we work with other technologies. Now is the time to plan for what's happening and use cases that we know of, as well as use cases that we aren't aware of that are going to be coming down the pike in the next few years. So we know, and LoRaWAN has been driving the multi-RAN strategies which support scaling. Again, another key requirement. Secure solutions are a must for scale. We all know that. We know that if you're going to implement IoT, they must be secure. And LoRaWAN was developed with security in mind from the very beginning. And we continue to evolve our security. And we have the best leader because we know that Johan Stocking of TTN is the chair of our security working group. So we're in good hands to continue to evolve as the security market evolves as well. You know, certification is critical for mass scale, absolutely critical. And LoRaWAN has one of the best, most robust certification programs for their devices. We also have the most certified devices on the market. This is critical. You need to ensure that the devices that are going to be deployed both in the millions, if not billions, deployed in hard to reach areas, and deployed in areas that are rural. It is critical to know that those devices are going to work as needed. And our testing tests everything from security all the way down to conformance testing. Certification is a must for scale. I can't think of any open standard that truly is the de facto standard around the globe that doesn't have a strong certification program and devices that are on the market that are certified. So both the developers, the implementers, the end customers know it's going to work and work for the number of years, you know, with LoRaWAN, 10 plus years that are needed. To recap, 2020 is about scale, and LoRaWAN is the only LPWAN ready to scale. So why is that? I'll tell you in a quick summation. LoRaWAN is the largest global ecosystem of any LPWAN provider. LoRaWAN is an open standard, allowing for innovation, yet consistency. LoRaWAN is secure, again, built with security from the very beginning. LoRaWAN specifications make it easy to develop, deploy, and certify. LoRaWAN is proven to work with multi-RAN strategies, which is critical, again, for scale. LoRaWAN offers the most certified devices on the market. And LoRaWAN has hyperscalers behind them, like AWS, who has doubled down on LoRaWAN financially for infrastructure, as well as reputation to the market. So let me say, the LoRaWAN is successful because of our ecosystem. It is our global ecosystem that is driving us to huge success. And it's our global ecosystem that will drive the scale and the excitement in 2021. So I'll leave you with this. If you want to drive your business forward, there is a key way to do that. And that is by participating in the development of LoRaWAN standards. We will continually develop from security to new use cases. Also, by certifying your devices. We are not going to go anywhere or mass scale or be the global de facto standard if we don't have certified devices in the market. It is critical for confidence. It is critical to know that they are all going to work and work as expected. And last, we need your help to innovate because we are going to continue to move forward. We are going to continue to innovate to solve the world's challenges. So I look for you to help join us in changing the world, a world powered and connected by LoRaWAN. Thank you.